Every day, from the moment you wake up until the moment you lay your head down at night, you are engaged in a silent battle, a battle that takes place within your mind. This is where the true victories and defeats of life occur. The thoughts you allow to take root shape your reality, influence your decisions, and ultimately decide your future. To rise above mediocrity, to push beyond your current circumstances, and to achieve your highest potential, you must learn how to think correctly. Correct thinking is not reserved for geniuses or those born with extraordinary talent. It is a skill, one that can be cultivated, honed, and mastered by anyone willing to put in the effort. The first principle of correct thinking is simple, yet profound. Focus on possibilities, not limitations. The world will always offer you reasons to doubt yourself, to shrink from challenges, to remain comfortable in the status quo. But correct thinking demands that you shift your perspective. Ask yourself, what if I succeed? Instead of, what if I fail? This small change opens doors that you never knew existed. It transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth, learning, and progress. When you focus on possibilities, you become a solutions seeker, an innovator, a pioneer. You begin to see the world not as a place full of barriers, but as a landscape waiting for you to explore. The second principle is to filter your thoughts. Your mind is constantly bombarded by ideas, opinions, and beliefs, some helpful, some destructive. Not every thought deserves your attention, and certainly not every thought deserves to influence your actions. Think about it. You wouldn't willingly consume rotten food, so why would you allow toxic thoughts to poison your mind? When you catch yourself thinking, I can't, immediately challenge that thought and replace it with, I will find a way. When doubts whisper, I'm not good enough, answer back, I am growing stronger every day. This is not about ignoring reality, but about choosing which reality you want to reinforce. The more you filter your thoughts, the more control you gain over your emotions, your decisions, and your destiny. The third principle is to think long-term. Correct thinking isn't concerned with chasing quick wins or instant gratification. It's about building a foundation for a lifetime of achievement. Winners don't just focus on today's results. They plan for tomorrow, next year, and beyond. They make sacrifices in the present to secure rewards in the future. Every decision, every choice, every action is measured against their ultimate goals. They ask themselves, will this move me closer to the future I desire? And if the answer is yes, they commit. If not, they adjust course. This kind of thinking requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to delay gratification. But the rewards are immense. A life of purpose, fulfillment, and enduring success. Imagine your mind as a garden. The seeds you plant will determine the harvest you reap. If you sow seeds of fear, doubt, and laziness, your life will reflect those choices. But if you plant seeds of faith, discipline, and courage, you will harvest success beyond your imagination. This is a daily process. It requires vigilance, perseverance, and a commitment to growth. But every step you take, every positive thought you nurture, brings you closer to the life you want. So today, make a decision. Decide to think correctly. Decide to focus on possibilities, to filter your thoughts, and to think long-term. The greatest battles of your life are won in your mind. Win there, and you will win everywhere else. Your destiny begins with a single thought. Make it a good one.